go ahead and start and check my engine bay on my driver's side, my left side. I'm gonna start right here by checking my master cylinder air valve in good conditions, not cracked or broken, no signs of any leaks. It is properly mounted to the firewall. Then I'm gonna check the airlines in general, make sure they're all in good conditions, no signs of any leaks. This is very important because this is all my air brake system. From there, I'm gonna go ahead and check right here. My steering column is not cracked, bent, or broken. When I check it, it shouldn't have no more than 2 inches or 10 degrees of free play. Next, I'm gonna jump to my knuckles, make sure they're all in place, no bolts missing or pins. And then I'm gonna check my power steering pump, properly mounted to the frame, no bolts missing, not cracked or broken, no signs of any leaks. And the lines running in and out of it in good conditions, no signs of any leaks as well. Then I'm gonna check my pivot arm in good conditions, not cracked or broken, no bolts missing. It is properly mounted to the power steering pump. Then I'm gonna check my drag link in good conditions, not cracked, bent, or broken. It has the cassonite and cutter pin in place, good conditions. Then I'm gonna go ahead and check over here my control arm, the top one and the bottom one. Both in good conditions, not cracked or broken from any illegal welds. And they both have the cassonite and cutter pin in place, not missing. Tie rod, good conditions, not cracked or broken, no bolts missing, free from any illegal welds. From there, I'm gonna go ahead and jump over here to check my frame in good conditions, not cracked or broken, free from any illegal welds. Power steering, reservoir, properly mounted to the bracket. My bracket properly mounted to my frame, no bolts missing. Proper fluid level, cap properly secured, line running in and out of it, no signs of any leaks, good conditions. From there, I got my hydraulic shock absorber properly mounted to my frame, no bolts missing, no signs of any leaks, good conditions. From there, I'm going to go ahead and check here my air brake compressor, properly mounted to the engine. It is belt driven, lights running in and out of it, no signs of any leaks. From there, I'm going to check over here my AC compressor, properly mounted to the engine, not cracked or broken, no bolts missing, no signs of any leaks. Lines running in and out of it in good conditions as well, no signs of any leaks. And it's also belt driven. Power steering pump in good conditions, not cracked or broken, properly mounted to the engine. Lines running in and out of it, no signs of any leaks, and it's also belt driven. These are my belts right here, and they shouldn't have no more than 3/4 of free play. Next, I'm gonna have my belt tensioner in good conditions, not cracked or broken. And then from there, you don't jump over here. I'm gonna check my lead springs, not cracked or broken or shifted in any way. From there, I'm gonna check my hanging supports, one here in the front, one here in the back. They're both properly mounted to the frame, no bolts missing. From there, I got my U-bolts, not cracked or broken, properly mounted to the front axle, no bolts missing. My front axle in good conditions, not cracked, bent, or broken, free from any illegal welds. And I have my bumper stopper here in good conditions, not cracked, broken, or missing. Spacers in between in good conditions, not cracked or broken. Next, I got my oil pan in good conditions, no signs of any leaks. It is properly mounted to the bottom of my engine, no bolts missing, in good conditions. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and check my air valve here, properly mounted to the frame, no signs of any leaks. And I'm going to check my lines in general, running in and out of it, in good conditions, no signs of any leaks. Next, I got my air brake chamber, not cracked, broken, no signs of any leaks. This one's, the front ones, do not have any spring brakes. Next, I'm going to check my slack adjuster right here in good conditions, not cracked, bent, or broken. Next, I'm going to check my push rods, no missing pins, not cracked and or broken. The way I check the slack adjuster in the push rod, I shock the wheels, keys in my pocket for safety all the times, release my valves, so you push them in to release the valves, the air and then you put the glove, you pull on the slack adjuster itself like this, and if it has more than 1 inch of free play, it needs to be adjusted or replaced by a professional unless I'm certified. From there, I'm going to go ahead and check over here, which I'll be checking for my brake drum. My brake drum in good conditions, not cracked or broken, free from any oils. It shouldn't have no less than 1/2 material. And then my brake lining in good conditions, not cracked or broken, also free from any oils because I can create a fire or a brake failure. And it's no less than 1/4 material. If they ask in this section right here, be more specific, the brake drum is known as your rotor, the brake drum is known as your brake lining, or brake shoe or brake pad. From there, I'm going to check my tire right here, and I'll be checking the back, the top, and the front These are 432 seconds of thread. No recaps allowed on the Virgin radios. No uneven wear on top of the tire. Good conditions. And now I'll be checking the back and the front. Make sure there's no bumps, cuts, or abrasions going on. Good conditions. And then now I'll be checking that the tire is properly seated to the rim on the front and on the back. Make sure there's no gap in between. And then now I'll be checking the rim. Make sure there's no dents, cracks, or any little welds coming on the front or on the back of the rim, because that can put my truck automatically out of service. From there, I'll be checking my pilot lug nuts. Make sure they're all in good conditions, not cracked, bent, broken, or missing. If they show rust, streaks, or shiny thread around it, it's an indication that they need to be re-tightened or replaced by a professional. Axle hub, good conditions, not cracked, bent, or broken, no signs of any leaks, proper oil level. Next, I'll be checking for my air valve, make sure it's not cracked, bent, broken, or missing. That way I check the tire pressures with the gauge. If it has less than 80 psi, so it's doing internal damage in the tire. If it's more than 100 psi, that can be a blowout. And the last thing you guys want to check is all my wires in general. Make sure they're all in good conditions, make sure they're not frayed or spliced in any way. And that's where it ends. Oh, before I forget, splash guards. That's one splash guard right there, guys. And this one over here. In good conditions, not cracked or broken. If they tell you to be more specific, that's there to prevent any raw water from rushing into my engine and create any electrical problems in case I run over a puddle. And if you say them over there, you don't have to say them over here.